There are currently 1,831 books on the market today on how to be a mother. There are currently 6 books on how to be a father, one of which is Babyhood, written by actor-comedian Paul Reiser. So there really are only 5 books guiding you on how to be a father. So what is fatherhood exactly? And how do we men know what to do when faced with the prospects of being a father? Let us explore what it means to be a father. And hopefully, we can answer questions such as, how do I prove it's not my baby? Can I use my baby as collateral? Or, how do I calculate my monthly child support payments? Plus, other common questions all new dads have. So, if you find yourself on the journey towards fatherhood, sit down and buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Meet Peter. Peter is your average male, age 18 through 45. He works as a junior systems analyst for a large software company, has a 3-year-old dog named Max, and recently completed a marathon. In his spare time, he enjoys watching movies, playing sports, and having sex. Now, Peter recently found out some good news. He's going to be a father. Peter, do you know what you're going to do next? No, don't you see? Like most new dads, Peter doesn't know what to do. But before we take Peter and explore the wonderful world of fatherhood, let us recap how he got here. It was the office Christmas party where you had a few drinks, had some music, some more drinks, 20 minutes in the coat room with the new girl from accounting, which actually turned out to be a cactus. After some more drinks, you met the mother of your unborn child, a quick taxi ride to your place, because Peter doesn't drink and drive, a clown wig for her, a paper bag for you, 2 sticks of butter, a drum of army-grade peanut butter. It was time to get down to business. You said lights on, she said lights off. You said lights on, she said call me a cab, you said lights off. 2 minutes later, 1 expired condom equals 1 little baby. And there goes your little one, past the tonsils and fertilizing the egg. Now, the next 9 months are pretty relaxing for both you and Mom, and there really isn't a lot you can do. Sure, you can make sure Mommy is getting her rest by doing more cooking and housework. But I'm here to tell you about the things that actually matter. Like buying diapers, a crib, baby clothes, and all the other things you'll need when you're having your little one. Then comes the big day. Contrary to popular belief, labor is relatively painless for the mother, with babies being delivered in less than an hour or your next baby's free. Now, if you think catching your 2 uncles making out at last year's family reunion was gross, you better pull up your pants, mister. Congratulations, Peter! 10 little fingers and 10 little toes. You have a healthy baby. And even if you didn't, that's okay too, as long as it doesn't look like your neighbor or brother. Uh-oh, why is baby crying? Sounds like baby is hungry. Which brings us to the topic of feeding. Your baby's stomach will grow from the size of a chickpea to the size of a walnut over the next 5 weeks, which means a lot of feedings. Try 8 times a day. Breast milk is the best choice when it comes to feeding your baby. Because the baby's stomach is so small right now, the mother's breasts are probably engorged, producing more milk than the baby needs. Take this as an opportunity to save a few dollars by using that extra milk for things like cereal, your morning coffee, or if it's the summer, make some delicious frozen ice cream. But remember, hands off! These breasts belong to the baby now. but it doesn't mean you can't watch. Now, what goes in must come out, and for that, we need diapers. Changing a baby's diaper is not unlike changing Grandpa's diaper. Both soil themselves frequently and often in their sleep. Now, to properly change a baby's diaper, you'll need the following items: a clean diaper, non-scented baby wipes, a ladder, an outdoor swimming pool, a garden hose, a megaphone, a flotation device, and a boxing glove. Now that you have everything, let's go through 9 simple steps in changing your baby's diaper, illustrated by Mrs. Pisansky's Grade 1 class from Cinnabar River Elementary School. Step 1. Find your baby. Step 2. Remove the soiled diaper. Step 3. Throw diaper into backyard of neighbor whose dog always craps on your front lawn. Step 4. Fill swimming pool. Step 5. Invite neighborhood kids into pool. Step 6. Clean baby. Step 7. Temporarily ignore neighbor. Step 8. Put on a clean diaper. And finally, Step 9. Punch neighbor in the mouth. There you go! You've just changed your first diaper. And by following these 9 easy steps 10 to 15 times per day, you'll be a pro in no time. Now that you understand what your baby needs, it's time to understand when your baby needs it. Crying is a baby's way of communicating. Your baby could be hungry, tired, needs a diaper change, or maybe just doesn't like you. Whatever the case may be sure to comfort your crying baby. Some babies are colicky. What is colic, you ask? Colic is described as long periods of crying and dissatisfaction with no clear reason as to why. Those who suffer from colic include babies, unionized government employees, and women. By now, you are an expert when it comes to your baby. You know how to feed, change, and nurture your baby the way only Daddy knows how. Any questions? Good. And soon enough, Peter, you'll find yourself back at work while Mommy stays home with baby. You'll find yourself with a very important report due the next day, and you've barely worked on it because you've only managed to get 3 hours sleep in the night before. But you need to focus as you need this job to pay for the ever-growing list of things your baby needs. And you'll find yourself asking, is this really worth it? Are all the diaper changes, the late-night feedings worth it? Are those nights spent comforting a crying baby instead of hanging out with the guys or watching the hockey game worth it? Are those nights spent out on the town with mouthwash in hand, ready to do whatever it takes to make a few extra bucks worth all of this? All for a baby who doesn't even know who you are? You'll ask yourself, is fatherhood really worth it? And the answer is yes. Now, why does your baby look Chinese?